Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the Boss Rush Podcast, a great place to play games and be better. I'm one of your hosts, Corey Dirrig, and alongside me, as always, is my AI support bot, LeRon Dawkins. I'm just kidding. PC Muscle Race, LeRon Dawkins.
All your base art belong to us.
I mean, okay.
What's poppin'?
I mean, hi, LeRon.
What's poppin'? How we doing?
I don't know, man. I'm very confused at the moment.
Well, I mean, you keep training AI bot LLMs, and they look like they should be in the next Austin Powers movie. So I understand why you're confused.
I mean, look, man. If you have to stare at something for 10 to 12 hours a day, do you want it to be unattractive?
Are you required to stare at it 10 to 12 hours a day?
It will be around.
You could have made it a funny talking cat or something. Jeez.
It's got to be a person. It's supposed to have a human element to it, LeRon. It doesn't matter. Also here with a human element is PK Power Pat Klein.
Wow, he just shut me down.
I have been diving down this AI rabbit hole about whether or not it's conscionable to reset an AI, or is that considered an AI death?
Please stop.
LeRon, he's trying to get on their side, so when they murder all of us, he gets to stay alive.
Listen. I've already consigned myself to just becoming a living human battery and floating like silicon fluid. I've already consigned myself to that.
We're all going to be in the Matrix soon.
I know you said you couldn't have a cat, but could you have a cat girl? That way, it kind of is human, but it's a cat.
I don't know. I didn't try. I'm not into cat women. So
meow.
But in all seriousness, I am just very. I don't know, man. I don't know how to feel about all this. AI is weird. So that's all I have to say for now, I guess. But it's not weird. Us. This podcast. You know what else is not weird? Video games. What are we playing? Pat?
Yeah.
I never start with you. So you know what?
You never do.
I'm going to start with LeRon. No, I'm Pat. What are you playing?
What am I playing?
Yeah.
What a jerk.
I beat and platinum Ghost of Yotei the other day.
Ooh, how long did that take?
Congratulations.
About just over 55 hours.
Ooh.
Yeah. And it was freaking amazing. That story was top notch.
Nice.
Beautiful game. Highly recommend it. People should go play it if you have a PlayStation 5.
How do you feel about it being another revenge story, technically? I mean, I feel like a lot of people are complaining about that online for some reason.
I mean, I don't know how else you would present a story like this. And it does come very close off the heels of Assassin's Creed Shadows, which is like the exact same type of story.
Mm-hmm.
But I feel that Sucker Punch did a good job with this story. Yes, it starts off about a girl that is seeking revenge against this group that murdered her family. But then there are events that happen that are conflicting against this initial goal. And so I feel like, yes, it's a revenge story, but it's not as dark as The Last of Us 2 was. There feels like there's elements of well, have you ever really thought about not getting revenge? Or trying.
So it's not torture porn like Last of Us Part 2 was.
Yeah, no, it's not. Atsu is a very conflicted person throughout the game. And I think that's one thing I really love about her versus Jin is Jin had his conflicts, but Atsu, you can see it in her dialogue and her actions, just just kind of hold on to that last sliver of humanity without completely losing herself and becoming, is she Atsu or is she the ghost, the Anu? So it's a very well told story.
Nice. Cool.
Yeah. Oh, go ahead. Sorry.
I've been like seeing a lot of things online about it. I kind of want to give it a shot, but did I say this on this podcast? I don't remember if I did or not. I got rid of my PlayStation 5 because it was dying for the 6th time.
Yeah, you I think that was the week Todd was on.
Yeah.
And then that's when he and I basically ganged up on you about like getting a gaming PC and calling it a day. Like you have a Switch. Like you've basically done what every like dedicated Xbox gamer has done, like crawled into a hole and cried, So
yeah, I
get on it.
That makes me sad. I don't know what to do about it. It's fine.
By the way, the Xbox ROG Ally is not an Xbox.
Yeah, I know. I'm aware. And it's so funny. Did you hear the first thing they said on Good Morning America the other day?
No. Well, what'd they say?
It's an Xbox handheld that plays all of your Xbox games.
And they already lied right there.
No, that's what the Good Morning America host said.
Yeah, which means they were
misinformed. And then they didn't correct her. I'm like, oh my gosh, you guys are
they're not going to correct her. As a matter of fact, I'm going to tell you right now, a lot of if you're seeing a lot of overly positive reviews on YouTube and video and other video content channels, is because they got promo copies of it, and like they want to make sure they continue getting promo copies of it.
I actually listened to the Kind of Funny Games cast, and I think it was Andy I think it was Andy Cortez. He did not like, even though he got to, experience it, he did not like the system at all.
Yeah. Well, it's got its flaws. Like I don't have one of the systems. Like I really thought about spending $1,000 and getting the system, but by the time I looked at what the actual CPU was capable of doing, I was like, this is not even an uplift. This is more of a refresh for the existing ROG Ally or the ROG Ally X.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so that was basically what cinched it for me. I'm like, you know what? I already spent $800 for the ROG Ally, and I spent $600 for the ROG for the ROG Ally X. $800, and I spent $600 for the ROG Ally. So Asus has got my money for now until like we actually get a generational leap.
Yeah, they
fair enough.
It's weird though because they did say something really strange on Twitter today.
What?
That like. I don't even know how this is possible, but they were like, I need to go find the exact tweet or video and send it to you, LeRon. But basically they said like, first of all, they blamed Asus for the $1,000 price tag. Second of all, they said that this, the ROG, Xbox Ally and Ally X are the prototypes for what Xbox wants to do next generation. But then they said that they will also have a dedicated console, but is being prototyped through the ROG Ally. I'm like, what are you talking about?
Once again, they have a communications problem. Jeez.
Like, it's like, can you just tell me making a console or not? Jesus Christ.
It's like, because they don't know.
It's like they're talking out of both sides of their mouth while, like the left hand and the right hand. Oh, while the left hand is writing stuff down, the right hand is literally slapping them in the face.
I mean, it's just.
Oh boy.
It's very frustrating.
Yeah. Yeah, but I know this though. Like, all of a sudden, like the original ROG Ally has become like like a hot commodity. And no, I'm not selling mine now.
It's I don't know. I saw the Z1 Extreme one for as low as like $350 the other day. Like the original one. LeRon's gone.
Uh-oh.
Poof! He's gone. I scared him away.
He spoke bad, and the Microsoft gods have banned him.
Mm-hmm. Yes, they did. Hey, look, LeRon's been added to the studio. Hi, LeRon.
Yeah,
I don't know.
whatchamacallit. And yeah, I know. There's something going on with my microphone. There, hopefully that fixed it.
Yeah, it's fine. I hear you. Um. Anyways, I scared you away.
Just remember, Corey. There's going to be multiple videos for my feed now. Just remember.
I mean, look, whatever you wanna, put a video on, LeRon. That's it's up to you. So, is that it, Pat? You doing anything else? Playing anything else?
Yeah, I picked up the Pokemon Legends ZA game.
Oh yeah, how's that? You said it just like
It is-
Nintendo does. Look at you.
That's
Marketing's working.
I know. I don't know why people. I've always called it ZA. I don't know why people were calling it ZA.
No, the way that Nintendo says the title of game.
Oh, oh, the Pokemon.
Yeah.
Well, I didn't want to talk about another Pokemon game. I wanted to talk about the Pokemon Legends ZA.
It's Nintendo's weird, man.
Yeah. But yeah, this game is you know what? This is a game that went in the right direction for a Pokemon game. It's a lot of fun. I was
Right.
a little bit worried because it all takes place in one city.
Mm.
And Legends kind of had a hit or miss going on with like how they formatted their game, but I feel like they took the good stuff from Legends, continued it with Legends ZA, and like incorporated more the mainline Pokemon into this game.
Nice.
So what I mean by that is the battles take place, it's now more of an action based battle system with cooldowns for your moves, so kind of like Xenoblade Chronicles. And that's why a lot of people kind of refer to the Pokemon Legends ZA as Pokemon Xenoblade. But it has cooldowns, so you can assign different moves to your Pokemon. You hold down the shoulder button, you give your Pokemon commands, and what's cool is that these moves will either make them go forward closer to your opponent or back up from the opponent. So there's a little bit of strategic maneuvering, such as moving around. So if an opponent has like a long windup for his move, you can essentially dodge that move by just moving out of the way. Several enemies have done that with some of my long-winded moves, and it's like, what the hell? So I started doing that back to them, and you know what? It's a good feeling taking the system and turning it around.
Nice.
Other cool things about this is that you don't necessarily need to weaken a Pokemon to capture them. Several weaker Pokemon, you can just throw a Pokeball and catch them off guard if you hit them from like behind without them noticing that you're there, and that raises your chances of capturing. Also, when you beat a Pokemon in battle, then the game gives you a chance to capture that Pokemon rather than try to weaken it without trying to kill it. So these are some definite welcome improvements, I feel, to the Pokemon formula.
Nice.
In terms of the story, I'm also really enjoying that too. Like it's got a surprisingly good cast of characters that mesh very well with each other. And they kind of show up at times where they feel like they should show up instead of just that random chance of you wandering around like the world and be like, oh, hey, here's your rival, or here's this other person that you met, on the other side of the world who just happens to be where you are, What else is like really good about this game? The gameplay loop is real a lot of fun as well. You're taking place in a tournament called the ZA tournament, which is to try and train or see who's like the best there is in the town. That this corporation's trying to seek out the best of trainers. And so you start at rank Z and you have to work your way up through A. And what they do is at nighttime, these places called battle zones open up in the city, and you run in and you just beat trainers who are also trying to advance their rank in these battle zones. They are the standard kind of Pokemon battles, although because it has that more open system going on, you can actually sneak attack and use like sneak attacks to your advantage. So if you catch a Pokemon, like what you do is you have to wait for the trainer to be looking away from you. Their Pokemon might be able to see you, and if they see you long enough, the Pokemon will make noise and alert their trainer. Otherwise, you send your Pokemon to quickly attack their Pokemon, landing a sneak attack, which then allows you to re-attack immediately without having to wait for a cooldown. So
nice.
there's now a strategic element of like sneaking up instead of just locking eyes with the trainer.
Nice.
And then to move up your rank, you have a certain you have a rank up match where they match you with someone else, and this would probably be kind of like the equivalent of a gym leader in the prior games, except for they may or may not have a certain theme of Pokemon. They just have Pokemon that are a little bit stronger and have a little more of a story purpose to those battles. And then the really cool part, really cool battle aspect of the game is battling the rogue mega evolved Pokemon. These are Pokemon without a trainer that somehow evolve into their mega form, and it is like essentially a boss battle. They have their own arena. You need to run away because they will be attacking you as well as your Pokemon, and you have to kind of like attack them so that they drop these energy orbs so that you can charge up your mega evolution ability, and then once you're fully charged, you unleash that, mega evolve your Pokemon, and then send them after the rogue mega Pokemon, because that is the only kind of attack that's going to hurt them like severely, is attacks from another mega evolved Pokemon. So yeah, I feel like it's really switched up. It's a lot more faster paced. There is a ton of side quests in this game, and they don't feel like chores at all. Like they're pretty simple to beat, but they have like cool little stories going on. And then there's just the dialogue that the random NPCs have are just like, you can tell the person who created the dialogue here might have been a very unhinged person. They will start saying very weird things like, if I'm stressed out, what I like to do is I like to give my partner's Pokeball a squeeze.
Jeez.
Yeah, that's an actual line from the game. And then there's another guy who is like talking about when a water Pokemon uses a move, like what bodily fluid are they using?
Oh, geez.
This is Pokemon's getting weird, guys.
It really, there are some weird dialogue choices going on in this game. But it's been a lot of fun. So I'm glad that Game Freak decided to cook a little bit on this game, because I feel this is what Pokemon needed. It feels refreshing. It was nice now to like kind of build up that weight and then anticipation to get a new Pokemon game, even though it's not a mainline. It does feel very much like a Pokemon game.
Do you think the mainline game should take some of this stuff, like some of this approach?
I would personally say yes. At least refresh the battle system in this regard, because ZA, the Legends more active based battle system, I feel is a heck of a lot faster and easier to work with than the turn based battle systems of the games of old. And just the fact that you can capture them after you beat them instead of like trying to keep them alive or using status effects to weaken them with fear that you're going to kill them off. I feel like it's just a nicer approach to the game.
Cool.
Other than that, I picked up Toge's recent game that they released called Undusted Letters from a Past, where it's a simple a cozy game where you clean these you play as this girl who is gone back to her old home after her mother has passed away, and is finding these old items that they're very dusty, and so you have to clean them. So that's kind of the purpose of the game, is you just clean them using sponges, toothbrushes, claws, depending on whatever kind of mechanic or whatever mechanic is needed to be done with it. Like cloth works good on glass. Sponges get like a bigger area, but it's not as clean as and detailed as a toothbrush does. And as you're going through this, you're kind of learning the story about this girl and her relationship with her family, and kind of an event that might have caused a rift between them. And it's very touching. It only took me 2 hours to beat, but it was a very nice game.
Nice.
Very cozy, and I think it's only like $10 on the shop.
Nice.
And then finally, show and tell. I got my Trails into the Sky Steelbook.
Ooh.
This thing that took over a month to make because they literally got the supplies when the game came out, and it held off me getting that game for a while. And I also got big old books.
Ooh.
The definitive book of SNES RPGs, Volume 1, which covers
Kefka.
Yep, Kefka and Lavos is on the bottom. And I'm not
sure. Okay, I
didn't
recognize Lavos. Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Yep. Yeah. This gigantic book covers games A through K, and they're going to be releasing a second volumes which will cover L through Z, or L through Y, because the last game is E's. And also from the same company, Bitmap Books, I got a guide to Japanese role-playing games. Also,
nice.
And yeah, a very gigantic book, but this one has more recent, like ranging from old 8-bit RPGs to the more recent, like Persona 5 and stuff like that. So, yeah.
Nice.
Reading material. Also very heavy reading material.
Yeah.
It's cool though.
Yep.
Stuff's cool.
Oh yeah, they are neat.
I'm still waiting on the Expedition 33 art book to be announced for the West, even though they said they were going to announce it soon, like 2 months ago.
Watch as they just shadow drop it. It's out now.
I know. The page is up on Amazon, but it's been up for a while. But who's to say? Who's to say?
Well,
LeRon, what are you playing?
Anyways, yeah.
Same as last week. So Final Fantasy Tactics, Ivalice Chronicles. Still just on the grind. So I haven't really done much on story progression. Because like I definitely want to get characters to a certain level. Well, not to a certain level, to like their job classes to certain, like to have like them learn certain things in job classes and stuff like that. As I get into the second half of chapter 2, because like there's a halfway point for chapter 2 that, I'm not going to spoil that for anyone that's currently playing the game right now, but there's a halfway point that I know about, where basically everything turns around, and it's just one of those situations where I was like, you know what, I want to make sure that I have all the job classes that I want, so yeah, like I'm concentrating on the monk and the thief skills right now, as well as geomancer, and Geomancer, and of course like the black mages, just trying to get multiple characters like into those spheres, so so the skill tree like opens up a little bit easier for me. No, I'm not working on Summoner yet. The only reason why is because I feel like working on Summoner, it'll actually like take some of the fun out of the game for me at this stage. So like I have not started. I've got the Summoner tree open, but I'd rather like go to some classes like Dragoon, first.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then Corey said yeah, like he knew exactly what I was talking about.
I do.
You do?
Shut up. No. I was trying to be a participant in the conversation.
Well, that's cool, man. Hey, you kept up pretty well though. I'll give you that. You kept up pretty well. Playing some Tekken 8. Like I finally slowed down playing Victor. I've only been playing Victor since like Tekken 8 came out. slowed down playing him, and I've actually gone back to a couple of my older characters, Asuka, Anna, and Armor King. It's funny their names all start with A's, but like yeah, that's kind of what I'm doing. So just playing around Tekken right now. Like I'm not doing ranked matches because I need to deprogram myself from playing with Victor, meaning that sometimes I'll be playing for character and I'll start doing combos that Victor would do, but those moves don't even work for the character. So yeah, I need to deprogram my brain. So
Mm-hmm.
so yeah. So those are.
Going back to Final Fantasy Tactics, how does the voice acting change up the game? Like, does it feel like you're playing something new?
It makes it very immersive. It makes it very immersive. For the past 30 years playing Final Fantasy Tactics with no voice acting and stuff like that. We kind of had like our own idea of how these voices sound and stuff like that. But I like it with the voice acting. And yeah, there are certain times when it's only like the main characters that like, for example, like when you're casting spells or you're doing special attacks or whatnot, it's only the main characters. So like so Ramza, Agrius, Gafgarian, those people will actually say something when a bubble pops up. Everybody else, they kind of, depending on the skill they're using or whatnot, like for example, any chemist, like when you're trying to heal somebody, they'll be like they'll say something basically like, here, here, you need this or something like that. They'll say that, but there's no voice bubble. So like it's in the moment, it's one and done. Characters will thank each other, in the moment and stuff like that. So it's immersive. Like, like it literally makes Tactics one of those games where you blink and you miss now, which I kind of like, because yeah, like it's got a very, very nice fresh coat of paint on it, and like the wax has set in, so it looks really shiny. And that's the enhanced mode. Like you can go back and you can go and play like the original mode, which no voice acting. The sprites are PS1 style sprites, and stuff like that. So yeah, there's something to be said about both modes. Like I played Tactics so much though that I knew I was going to jump into the enhanced mode. Like I want the voice acting because like I feel like RPGs, especially RPGs of the era that Final Fantasy Tactics came from, like they need voice acting. They need it. Or at least some type of spoken dialogue. Like if the dialogue's not being done, during the battles or whatnot, they should be done in the cutscenes. It should not be like basically when we're moving from one act to the next, finally we hear like some narrative, and then like we don't hear nothing again for the next 40 hours.
No, that's actually one of the complaints people have of like Pokemon Legends ZA is that there's cutscenes, but there's no voices.
There's no
all.
voices. Yeah.
There are no voices, and people are like, Nintendo, it's the 21st century. You got a powerful system. Why don't you have voices for this? Because it looks weird. But
I remember
Nintendo.
I remember the old school angry video game nerd videos where he's like, guys, reading in video games, what's happening here? I mean, yeah, like we certain generations of gamers now, I say we because I'm in that generation now. Like I turn my subtitles on, even though the dialogue is spoken perfectly clear, it just gives me that more immersive experience and stuff like that. Like yeah, the subtitles are on. I'm gonna read along on the subtitles, even though I hear everything, but it feels like if I don't have the subtitles on and a spoken dialogue's happening, I'm like, what did he just say? Like what?
Yeah, am I missing something? Yeah.
like what game is this?
You can't hear it unless you actually read it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I'm the same way. I have subtitles on when I watch like TV or like video games.
Same
I
here.
make sure the subtitles are big enough that I can actually read them. Otherwise, I'm afraid I'm going to miss something.
Yeah. Well, number one, like we're in an age now where like audio mixing for like TV shows and movies is shit. Like like the music your volume can be like at like human volume levels, and all of a sudden the music or like explosions will just like deafen you, but you can't hear a goddamn thing someone's saying when there's no music or action going on around. And I was like, what are they whispering? What's happening? It's like that. I also learned to like start using subtitles because of nieces and nephews and young cousins. And when I say young cousins, like, yeah, I have some I have some aunts and uncles that were like they were still having kids into their 50s, and I'm like, what the fuck are y'all doing? like
Proving that cheap.
we're not gonna raise these kids when you guys pass away. I don't care if they're our cousins.
Wow. Wow.
The miracle of raising kids at a very
Yeah.
old age.
I finished season 2 of Peacemaker. Show is great.
Peacemaker?
Yeah.
Oh, Peacemaker, right.
John,
Yeah.
the John Cena.
Yeah,
Suicide
I was
Squad
like,
spinoff.
Were you
For
thinking
some
of
reason-
Peace Walker?
for some reason, I thought you were trying to say Peace Walker, and I thought
Yeah.
you said Pacemaker. It's been a long week, dude.
Yeah, it's only Tuesday, bro.
I know.
It's
LeRon's
only
not
Tuesday.
that old yet.
Yeah, God no. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm gonna say this, and I'm pretty sure it's the James Gunn effect, with Peacemaker and like some of the stuff that's going on with the DC universe now. When I heard that Peacemaker was becoming a show, I definitely was not interested because, like, a lot of the DCEU projects were just dumpster fires and stuff like that. So I really was not in any hurry to watch Peacemaker. Given that isn't Peacemaker's the first DC show from the universe. Am I correct?
Heck,
I
it
think
was
so.
the show that kind
If
of
we-
blended from one universe to the other.
Yeah, if we
It
don't
wasn't the
if we don't
Suicide
include
Squad.
yeah, if we don't include like the CW universe, that's what I'm saying.
Mhm.
Yeah. Yeah. So like I wasn't really in a hurry because I'd gotten burned by quite a few of those movies. I love both the Suicide Squad movies, so I love both of them, but I just did not have like the mojo or the energy to want to start this because like I was like, this is gonna be something else, and I started Peacemaker I started watching Peacemaker season 1 when the first episode of season 2 came out. And I kind of burned through it actually. The first episode was really good. It's got James Gunn flair to it. So just think all the over the topness of like Guardians of the Galaxy movies and stuff like that, but at the same time, it's actually a really good show and like it's well written as far as the characters go and stuff like that. Some of the stuff is fantastical, but I also chalk that up to like if you're an old school comic book nerd like how I was or am basically, you're either a DC person or a Marvel person. And I'm a Marvel person because anytime I tried to read like a DC superhero comic, the supers were just too damn super. It was like they either had no flaws or they had every single flaw, but they were still somehow fantastic, and there was no.
That's what I liked about Batman. Batman was human.
Batman, yeah, well, I mean, he has no powers, first of all. But the one thing I will say about the entire like Gotham family, is those characters are written in a way that I feel like, if they were real life vigilantes in our world, like this would be how they are. Yeah, you would have somebody that's one step away from being admitted to an insane asylum, like fighting on the right side of justice. Like you're probably gonna have a couple of broken kids that like had some crap going on with their family and stuff like that, and they're fighting for justice. And then you're gonna have someone that actually goes off the deep end because something really bad happens to them, and they become an anti-hero and stuff like that. And I feel like the Batman storyline, as far as like the entire Gotham universe goes, in both the DC comics as well as like the televised series and the movies and stuff like that, they've always been written in a way that's basically human, like Pat said, but people can resonate with that. I don't know how the fuck Batman always beats Superman. I don't understand. I think it's because well, he's smart, yeah, because like I mean, if we look at Kal-El, like come on, Kal-El is basically a himbo, like he's just there for looks. He's super strong. He's got some unique feats and stuff like that, but he's not that smart because come on, an alien from another world super outsmart Batman.
I think it's more because Batman's willing to cross lines where Superman kind of is the more stoic. He's holding back his punches because
I remember there was an episode and actually in the finale of the Justice League Unlimited series, when Superman was fighting Darkseid, like he actually gave the speech. He's like he's like, I've always had to hold back every time I've had to fight a bad guy like you, but guess what? You can take it. And he started like just annihilating Darkseid in that finale. To the point where Darkseid had to start cheating to fight him off.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think that's really the best way to go around fighting Superman is to go like be willing to.
You gotta play dirty with Superman.
Tricks.
You gotta play dirty with Superman because Superman's playing with like kosherized rules. You know, he's the Marquis of Queensberry rules or something every time he goes into a fight. Where everybody else is like, this dude can literally poke me with his finger and kill me. So like, yeah, I'm going all out. Yeah. So yeah, I finished up Peacemaker season 2. Like, if anybody is out there is watching this episode or listening right now, if you have not pulled the trigger on Peacemaker because you've also had the same trepidation about like the DCEU stuff, I can honestly say this is a standout, and it actually is great. And season 2, there's only been 2 seasons, but season 2 was phenomenal. Like, you know, and normally sophomore seasons of anything is usually not as good as the first season, and you know, so but this one up season 2, and also whatever like tomfoolery is going on in DCEU right now, because I have to go watch the Superman movie now because I obviously missed something from the Superman movie.
I think there's definitely some strong connections to Superman in this.
There's like 2 episodes that have cross references. Like, yeah, we saw the really hot Lex Luthor, you know, in like the penultimate episode of the season. And I was like, oh man, like, no, I'm sorry, Nick.
And you also met the Justice Gang in another episode.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Something about the British actor Nicholas Hoult that, you know, like I don't know, like I mean, I could have been on his radar since the Nosferatu movie came out.
I mean, he was Beast in the X-Men movies.
Yeah, he was Beast in the X-Men. Yeah, like I wasn't really feeling him back then, you know. But yeah, like Nosferatu came out last year, and I was like, ooh, like who is this guy? And went back and started watching some of his other stuff, you know. And I was like, wait, he was Beast.
Wow.
I think
he also had relations with Jennifer Lawrence.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. But honestly, in the reboot X-Men movies, it was all about James McAvoy and Michael Fassbender. Everybody had eyes on them, you know.
And Jennifer Lawrence.
You know. And who?
Jennifer Lawrence.
Jennifer Lawrence. Yeah.
Mystique.
Even though I feel her Mystique was good, but I feel like her Mystique did not do Rebecca Romijn's Mystique justice.
I heard rumors they're bringing back Rebecca Romijn for Doomsday.
They are.
Yeah.
She kind of confirmed it.
I thought they had like the seat when they did
Doomsday?
The actors. Yeah, she's coming back.
Yeah, they're all coming back.
The original
X-Men. Yeah, James Marsden.
Patrick Stewart.
Marsden's going to be like a main character.
Oh, okay. I'm a little behind on some of the nerdy comic book stuff. Like, I feel like television entertainment, especially like streaming network entertainment now, is just designed to piss me off. So I try to ignore it until like it's either here or I hear the right thing about it. You know?
Yeah. Speaking of X-Men, I finally started watching X-Men 97.
Oh, what do you think?
Well, I watched.
You already did that one already.
No, I watched the entire run of the original X-Men cartoon.
That's right. Okay.
Why did you do that? I'm still
because because like they put it on Disney Plus right before they right beffor they put X-Men 97. I'm like, I'm gonna watch this before I watch X-Men 97, and then my son got really into it for a little bit.
I love the original X-Men series, but and every now and then I'll catch reruns of it, you know. Well, when I say reruns, like I'll catch random airings on like random channels sometimes, you know. But I've been trying my best not to actually sit down and watch this because I feel like it's going to have I'm going to wind up the same syndrome I had like when I tried to rewatch G.I. Joe, Transformers, Thundercats, Voltron. I feel like the magic is going to be ruined.
It definitely doesn't really hold up animation wise, but like X-Men 97 definitely has like the feel at least, and it definitely has like exactly what I want from like a sequel series or spiritual successor or whatever you want to call it.
Yeah.
Storm's entrance is dope as hell.
Mhm.
And then, yeah, that Cyclops isn't a little bitch in this finally.
Was he really a little bitch in the original series though?
Towards the end, like not like there was a point where he was like cool, and then he got real soft when him and Jean, right? And then obviously spoilers for a 30-year-old cartoon and like every other X-Men story ever made. Jean dies and Cyclops gets sad. And so does Wolverine. But yeah, I don't know. This is cool. Cyclops is cool. Jubilee's shooting off fireworks with her fingers in the club.
Yeah.
It's cool. I don't know, man. Something about X-Men. I love the X-Men. Love the X-Men.
Yeah. I almost picked up Ninja Gaiden 4. I almost picked it up. I don't know if I have the energy for this right now, especially with me playing Final Fantasy Tactics and Final Fantasy 7 at the same time, basically. So I don't know if I have the energy right now for it. So it'll probably be a down the road game, probably after New Year's if I decide to play it, because I'm also like, man, like I like challenging games, but like I really got to get in the right headspace for a game that's going to make me want to punch babies and kick puppies, because it's how hard it is.
Yeah.
I haven't read reviews for this one yet. Is it like, because Platinum was the one that developed this one, so
yeah.
People
I
seem to
feel
like
like
it. I
it
think
wouldn't be as hard.
I feel like people
But I
seem to
don't know.
like
Yeah,
it.
it should be flashy more than it should be hard.
I think people like it. I think people, the loud portion of the internet doesn't like it because it's published by Microsoft.
That's kind of where I'm at right now. Is like I want to play Keeper, and I wouldn't mind playing Ninja Gaiden, and then Outer Worlds 2. But I'm Microsoft burned out. It's like I don't know if I want to support it. If I do, like,
you know what we should do? We should record a bunch of specials for the rest of the year that basically do analysis of some of the stuff that's going on, and we should definitely do a post-mortem of Microsoft and Xbox. I feel like that would be a great thing that I feel like it would get the right amount of listeners, it would get a lot of engagement, stuff like that. And you know what, we should not do that one live. We should just record that one, chop it up, throw it out there in the ether, and see what happens. And that could be just one part of it. Like we can talk about like what the hell's going on with Square Enix. We can talk about what the hell's going on with Sony. We can talk about what the hell's going on with. Have you noticed we haven't heard shit else about Electronic Arts since we heard about the merger or the acquisition or whatever? Have you noticed we haven't heard shit else about them?
Well, they don't have to because they're private. They're going to go private. They don't have to say anything.
Well, still, I feel like there should have been I still feel like we should be hearing news about something. You know what I mean?
I mean, I'm sure we will soon. It's just like,
yeah.
I mean, that deal's not even closing until 2027. So
they're just quiet right now. Like it's the most bombastic thing.
Reevaluating right now.
It's Madden season. It's FIFA season. It's NCAA season. They've got sports games to be, updating.
All I'm saying is this is the most bombastic news we've had since the Activision Blizzard acquisition.
They have Ultimate Team cards to sell, LeRon. They don't have time to be giving you news.
I guess so.
LeRon,
that's everything I've been playing, watching, or almost picked up this week.
Nice. I mean, I really haven't been doing a lot except for working, unfortunately.
That happens.
I played some games with my kids this weekend.
Nobody's played Battlefield 6?
No. I don't care about Battlefield.
Oh. The only shooters you worry about is if the name starts with a D or starts with an H. And sometimes a G.
What's the H?
Halo.
I don't really care about Halo. I like Halo. I'm not like dying. I'm not like a diehard Halo fan. I like Halo. Multiplayer's fun, but like, I don't know. Anyways, what was I saying? Played some Mario Party Jamboree plus Jamboree TV with my kids and the camera. My kids love that camera. Let me tell you.
I think they're the only people that love that camera right now.
It's fine.
I feel like the magic. I feel like the magic died.
I love seeing that really garbage 480p camera quality up on my 4K TV.
Is it 480p? I feel like it's 360.
I don't know. It's not very good, whatever it is. It claims it's 1080p, but it is not 1080p.
That is garbage.
Especially when it's split
the
4
Nintendo
ways.
one or did you get the Nintendo or the Piranha Plant?
I got the Nintendo one.
Okay. Yeah, the Piranha Plant is a lower quality.
Yeah, I knew that. That's why I didn't get it. But that's kind of like it, really. Trying to see what else. I did buy Yuka Replay, but I didn't play it yet. Oh, and I've also been chugging along in Star Wars Outlaws also, but I don't really have anything new to say about that.
Third or fourth person that I've talked to, like, you know, in like the streaming environment that's talked about Yuka Replay.
Yeah, it's a good game. Very much improved over the original.
Mm-hmm. Yep. So yeah, that's kind of it. I wish I had more to play, but I'm kind of like gamed out right now. And it's not like, I don't know, I feel like I'm just too tired to play games, so like it's just I'm not playing a lot.
Mm-hmm.
So it kind of sucks, but also like I don't know what else to do, man.
Lie in bed and cry.
I mean, I do that all the time. Speaking of crying, why don't we get into the news of the week, because that's all I did.
Yeah, looks like we have a lot to talk about, or a lot to attempt to talk about.
Yeah, I mean, we should probably talk about this AWS outage yesterday, which, like, why are you talking about that? Well, it affected a lot of game stuff. It affected things like PlayStation and Fortnite and Roblox and Snapchat for you kids out there who are snapping each other. I don't know. Is that what they still call it these days? I don't know.
I think so.
AWS reportedly reported significant signs of recovery after a major outage on its U.S. East 1 region disrupted numerous online services, including major games such as PlayStation Network, Fortnite, Roblox, and Pokemon Go. The outage stemmed from issues with DynamoDB APIs, leading a widespread downtime across games, social, and banking platforms. Oh,
yeah,
we've couldn't transfer money yesterday.
Yeah, it affected wire transfers for a couple of our banks that we work with at my work. So,
it also affected podcast recordings at work yesterday, which was great. AWS says most requests are now succeeding, though some queued processes remain as recovery continues. So it's crazy, man. Anybody have any issues on PlayStation yesterday? Like, I didn't really see anybody who quote unquote plays games talking about this, but
you know, I did not have an issue, but I also played it at nighttime when I imagine most of it got fixed by then.
Yeah, because it happened at like 2, 3, 4 o'clock in the morning East Coast time, essentially.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I played on. Yeah, the only thing I played yesterday was Final Fantasy Tactics, and that was late in the evening.
Yeah. It was a weird.
Taylor was affected by it though. She started her master's program through an online school, and they weren't able to have their first day because
that sucked.
I thought you were going to tell me she couldn't pull a Genshin character.
Oh no, she could probably do that still. I don't think that's part of that network.
I know. I was just kidding.
That's the China network.
I know she likes Genshin, so I just thought.
Oh, she loves Genshin.
I tried to make it funny.
It was hilarious.
Don't lie to me, Pat.
God, man.
I know. I'm a shitty person. It's fine.
You're a douche.
I know. I am. That's fine.
it's whatever. I need to talk to your doctor. Whatever this medication is doing to you, it needs to simmer down.
Don't worry, LeRon. I won't feel the effects of this medication except for stomach pain for 4 to 6 weeks. So this is all natural.
So that means you're gonna be completely miserable and gonna make our lives suffer.
LeRon, I'm already completely
Look
miserable.
how fabulous you're going to be because you don't want to eat anything.
I mean, that's fair.
He's already lost enough weight though.
I know, but then I gained some, but then I had lost some again. So
Well, you gained some because you decided to eat like you were on vacation, which I mean you were on vacation, but still.
I mean, I was on vacation.
We need to stop making that a thing, eating like we're on vacation when we're on vacation, because
no.
If you're
I'm going to eat like I'm on vacation when I'm on vacation.
He's got a point, LeRon.
I just hate feeling like super sluggish, and like oh my god, why am I still digesting all of breakfast? After I've crammed lunch, dinner, and second dinner down. Come on,
second dinner.
It's either second dinner or second lunch, or sometimes second breakfast, and then a second dinner.
I only eat 2 times a day.
Huh?
I only eat 2 times a day.
Then that means you're eating to excess both those times.
Mm-hmm.
I don't eat very much. I actually am surprised I still weigh as much as I do.
You glut. Where are you at as far as your weight? Where are you at now?
I mean, I've been hovering around 253, 255 for the last couple months.
Wow, you're lighter than me now. You're taller than I am, right? You're like what, 6'5"?
Yeah.
You telling me I'm lighter than Corey?
How much do you weigh right now, Pat? Because I know you've been losing weight too.
Last time I weighed myself, I was 245.
Holy shit! I'm the fat ass in this group right now.
Yep.
God damn, LeRon, lose some weight.
Yeah, you best bet. Like,
just
guess who's not gonna go home for either of the holidays? So he saves at least 10 pounds of excess weight.
Guys, this really did a boost of my self-esteem here. Thank you for making me the skinniest person in the room.
Happy we can help, because I hover right now between 267 and 271 right now, and I'm starting to get
more
aggravated
muscle than the rest of us, though. So
yeah, but I hate the fact that the muscle density still puts the scale at a certain phase.
Yeah, I mean,
I hate it. I hate it, but these are the struggles I have that I really should start talking to my therapist about. Because the military really screwed me up, this whole body mass index bullshit.
Yeah, sports did that to me too. I just had to figure out how to ignore it. But
you figured out how to ignore it? Can you teach me the ways?
Yeah, you just ignore it.
Mm-hmm.
Just don't care about yourself for like a decade, and then
become nihilistic.
Like, I know that sounds like really.
I'm telling you, I would go on a crack diet, but I'm afraid I would get addicted.
I mean, I know that sounds like terrible, but like that's kind of what I did. I just kind of didn't care for a while about things, and and then I cared a lot about things, and then I went on the Hugh Jackman Wolverine diet for a while, and workout plan. It was the only time I ever had abs. I felt good.
And you didn't send me any pictures?
I didn't know you then, LeRon.
Oh, so this wasn't recent. Okay, damn. Okay.
No, it was not recent. Whenever you ever known me to go work out for 3.5 hours a day?
Actually, not yet. I haven't met that. Yeah. I haven't met that Corey yet.
Yeah. Well.
And I guess now with wife and kids, you're lucky if you can get 30 minutes a day for workouts.
Yeah, I'm lucky if I can walk to my car. What were we talking about? I got to tell you though, I hated working out like that, but it did wonders for
grand results, though, for sure.
Just saying, it's cool. Anyways,
I need to get back into working, at least trying to work out again.
Yeah, I need to do it too, but I've got this weird thing going on with my shoulder, and I'm like, you know what? Like, I'm not sure if I should start back, even though sometimes train out like the deficiency is exactly how you fix it. But I'm also like, this is my damn shoulder, and like I don't need to be gimped up going into like the new year.
Yeah, you should probably not do that. Just you want a healthy new year, right? So
yeah.
Anyways, AWS outage. We are out of comments on that. All right. Let's move on. It's spooky season.
Yeah. I love spooky season.
Can't talk about spooky season without talking about Resident Evil, apparently. The Resident Evil 0 remake seemingly has leaked due to a cast listing. Evidence of a Resident Evil 0 remake has strengthened after actor John McClaren, who known for voicing Star-Lord in Marvel's Guardians of the Galaxy, listed an, quote, upcoming AAA video game titled Project Chamber on his resume. Fans believe the name refers to Resident Evil 0's protagonist, Rebecca Chambers, suggesting McClaren could be portraying Billy Cohen, which is the other playable character in that game.
Yep.
One of the most underrated characters in the entire Resident Evil universe.
Mm-hmm.
Like whatever happened to Billy after 0?
We do not know. And I feel like
9 is the time.
We've had 4 Resident Evil animated movies, since then, right? He should have popped up by now. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I mean, it's time. It's time, right?
Yeah.
The project is reportedly captured at Beyond Capture Studios, which also worked on Resident Evil 4 Remake, hinting at Capcom's continued collaboration as it explores remakes on non-numbered entries of the series. With Resident Evil Code Veronica also rumored.
The only games I got left is like 5 and 6 now, right?
I mean, 5 and 6 are
modern,
relatively
in my opinion,
modern.
but they're modern in my opinion. But I feel like 5. I feel like 5 could definitely benefit from an overhaul. And
you really want to deal with that fake political commentary, LeRon?
I mean, it was bound to happen, especially, well, I feel like they have to wait now because the death of the voice actor Wesker. I'm sure they could probably recover like someone else later. Actually, we'll find out if they remake 0, won't we?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I don't know. Like, yeah, they have to remake 0. They have to at least remake Code Veronica, and maybe even Outbreak because of the tie-in with Resident Evil 9.
I have a funny feeling what they're going to do. What they're going to do is they're going to start tapping like the 3DS games. They're going to start doing those next.
They already did them. Revelations, they already did those. They already
more like that wasn't really Revelations wasn't really a remake though. It was more like they just ported it over and gave it modern controls.
But that's all it needed. What do you want it to be? They're pretty solid games. I mean, in terms of how they feel to play.
I don't know if they. I feel like they want to do the same thing they do with 2, 3, and 4. Like because aren't they? Isn't there rumors about like Resident Evil 1 getting one more redo?
I think there is a Resident Evil 1 anniversary remake or something. Because the series, some sort of anniversary is coming up, right?
Pat, did you say they should?
Something. You know what? I would like to see it at least remade into the RE engine.
Dude, that game would be scary as shit if you made it like Resident Evil 2 and 3. Over the shoulder, creepy.
Leave the story gameplay as is. Like keep the red walkers in there too, or whatever they were called.
The Crimson Heads.
The Crimson Heads, thank you. And just redo the graphics with the new engine, and kind of like what Naughty Dog did with Last of Us.
Yeah,
it's been 20 years. We could get a new one.
Yeah. Also, that remake on GameCube was 5 years after the original, so I mean, I know it counts, but it also I don't know, man. We've come so far in the remake realm that they might as well just do it anyway.
If we can remake The Last of Us after one system, we can remake Resident Evil after what, 3 now?
Yeah.
GameCube kind of throws it off, but then you'd be like the Wii, Wii U, and the Switch. So
Yeah, I'm trying to think. I don't know.
almost 4 generations.
I would I don't know. I feel like if it's possible, studios
If
should just make
Luigi's
their games.
Mansion can get a remake, so can Resident Evil remake.
Well, Luigi's Mansion 1 is not available on modern platforms.
Yeah, it's Switch.
No,
That's
not the
Switch.
first
Never
one.
mind. You're right.
2 though.
Yeah, why is it not on eShop yet?
2 though. 2's a gem.
Yeah.
No, they need to
They're
remake it because I refuse to play Luigi's Mansion 1 again until they add reverse inverted controls, normal controls.
What is the deal? You own inverted controls, man. Who hurt you?
I hate inverted
I don't like
controls.
Oh, you hate
inverted
inverted
controls
controls.
suck.
Oh,
Yeah. No, Luigi's Mansion is inverted and you can't change it.
It's like
that's
all the
right.
That's
That's right.
GameCube
That's why I
games are,
stopped.
like,
That's why I
inverted.
stopped playing it. That's right.
Yeah.
I remember that now.
Yeah, because I went to replay it like a few years ago when I got my GameCube out, and I was like, "Oh, I'm going to play some GameCube games." And I was like, "Oh, geez." And then I played Metroid Prime 4, and I'm like, "Oh," or Metroid Prime 1 on the GameCube, and it's like, "Oh no, this doesn't have normal first-person shooter controls." Oh no.
They probably fixed it though for the. I never played the Nintendo 3DS version. They probably fixed it though for the 3DS version.
I think I don't know. I think I remember it being stylus based, but I don't remember. I don't know.
Whatever the first one
Oh,
was.
no, they had the nub.
Off it too.
I forgot they had the nub on there. You could use the nub as like a second control stick, sort of. But
yeah,
by the time Luigi's Mansion Remake came out, I didn't care about the 3DS like at all.
Oh gosh, that was like one of the last 3DS games ever. That was so late in this game. Switch was already out by then. I think.
I'm pretty sure the last 3DS game I actually bought was Shadows of Valencia, the Fire Emblem game.
I can tell you the last 3DS game I bought. It was Samus Returns, Metroid 2.
Yeah,
That was a late Gen 1 too. Yeah.
Yeah.
But yes, we do need more Resident Evil remakes.
I should probably play those. Do
We're
I want
good.
to? No, I'm scared to death.
Corey, if Steph can do it, so can you.
You know, Steph says she's a weenie about scary games, but she sure plays a hell of a lot of scary games.
I know, right?
I think she likes it.
I think she likes third-person scary games. She still won't touch the first-person ones.
I mean, that's fair. First person is much scarier. Yeah. We should make her play Resident Evil 7 in VR.
Dude.
Patreon
That
exclusive.
Was creepy. I remember playing the demo for Resident Evil 7 VR, and the demo basically has you tied up to the chair, and like weird things are happening, and then the very end of the demo, these fingers start coming right over your eyes before, the game goes in black. It was awesome.
Nice. Resident Evil 0, though. That's a gem. I like that one. I like 0 and 1. And 4. And 5 and 6. I actually really liked 5 and 6.
If they do remake 0, they got to do something about that inventory management system. At least bring boxes back.
Yeah. Oh my god.
Also, like they better not. They better not do the like character switching. Like, you know what I mean? Like the whole like.
Yeah, I hated that too.
I mean, like, I know that was kind of like a cool thing. Like, it was a novelty at the time, but it didn't really. I don't think it's going to hold up today. So
yeah, 0 would need some work if they remake it, for sure.
Yeah, it would.
But then again, that's what the remakes are. They are ground up remakes.
Yeah. I don't know. I still think Resident Evil 4 was really pretty good. The Ada Wong DLC was pretty good too. So, all right. I guess we should probably talk about Warner Brothers. Speaking of, we were talking about Peacemaker earlier. I keep want to say Peace Walker. Jesus Christ.
Someone's
Warner
got Metal Gear
Brothers.
on the mind.
Not really. I don't really care about Metal Gear. I wish I did. It's just like one of those gaping holes in my video game life. And anyways, Warner Brothers seems to have announced that it is exploring a sale after receiving unsolicited interest from multiple parties following the apparent collapse of a deal with Paramount Global. This move could affect all divisions, including Warner Brothers Games, which recently refocused on core franchises like Harry Potter, Mortal Kombat, Game of Thrones, and the DC Universe. A sale may lead to stock volatility, reshuffled operations, and potential studio restructuring or closures, putting both game projects and other media arms like HBO and Discovery Plus in uncertainty as the company evaluates strategic alternatives to maximizing shareholder value. So, I mean, I don't think this is news, right? I mean, this seems to have been happening like the last 2 years, I feel like.
Warner Brothers doesn't know what they're doing. So, in all honesty, I could care less whether or not it gets sold or, not, because I don't think it could really get any worse than it is right now. Like,
yeah,
they have no clue what they want to do. After the massive failure that was Suicide Squad, their next thought was, you know what, we should do a live service DC game.
I mean,
it's like,
yeah,
that's exactly what you just did, and it failed.
Yeah, I don't understand. Like, I mean, I understand wanting a live service game, but you kind of, I mean, I feel like Mortal Kombat is kind of your live service game, right? I mean, not really live service, but like you sell fighters, you sell season passes, right? I don't know. I feel like Warner Brothers owns something else that's pretty big too. That's like
what would be a good live service? The Game of Thrones would make a good live service if they actually knew how to work it. Like, just throw yourself in the world of Westeros and just have at it. Choose your kingdom, have wars with others, do quests, or that could work.
Yeah,
but that would also require work, which is something I don't think they want to do. They want the easy one.
Right. Like, remember when they were like, "Oh, the next Harry Potter game is going to be a live service," and everybody's like, "No." Then they were like, "Never mind, just kidding." Bugs Bunny, which like that was. I still feel like, what was that game that they made? The fighting Multiverse one that was kind of like, yeah. I still feel like that was a good idea, and then they pulled it. It was like, you should have just kept it going. Like,
yeah, they had no faith in it. They had no faith in it both times that they released it.
They must have had some sort of faith in it. They bought the studio, and then they closed them when the game failed.
Yeah.
I don't know why I'm laughing at that. That's terrible. People lost their jobs, but like
that's how Warner Brothers works. They literally have these ideas, and then they just scrap them without like anything about it. It's look at the Batman or Batwoman movie. Look at Acme or Wile E. Coyote versus Acme.
Yeah.
Isn't that coming back? Did somebody buy that? Somebody bought that, right, for a streaming service or something?
That I've heard rumor, but I don't know.
Yeah. I mean, Warner Brothers just is such. I don't understand how Warner Brothers is so backwards. Like, they have enough stuff to like seriously like rival Disney in terms of like IP and like nostalgia and all this other stuff, and they just keep messing it up. Like, I mean, they have Lord of the Rings too, right? Like the movie stuff, right? So like
Amazon, I think, has Lord of the Rings now.
Oh
I
yeah,
thought that
because Rings of
I thought that
Power.
the prequel content. I thought that the prequel content.
I don't know. I don't know if it's broken up or not. I just remember Amazon because I thought Amazon was also behind the Gollum game. Was it
Lord of Ring Gollum?
the Hunt for Gollum? The
Yeah.
really big failure.
Yeah. Man, who thought that was a good idea? By the way, who wants to play as Gollum? Seriously, who greenlit that project? You know, like, am I crazy to think that like people? Does anybody want to play as Gollum? Do you guys want to play as Gollum?
No,
Not really.
I didn't want to play as any part of Lord of the Rings, so I definitely didn't want to play as Gollum.
Jeez.
No, it's Embracer Group owns Middle Earth Enterprises, so they're the owners of the film, gaming, merchandising, and other rights.
Interesting.
Shit. So
They must be working with Amazon or something. But yeah, I mean, I feel especially like, I don't know, my wife is kind of worried about this Harry Potter show on HBO Max. Like,
As she should.
like, I don't know. I just feel like they're gonna mess it up.
you are right, though. Warner Brothers license the films, and Amazon holds TV rights.
Yeah. Okay.
I don't think they're going to screw up the Harry Potter show. I think what's going to happen though is that the fandom is going to like just get into like an all-out war with each other, and it's going to ruin like the experience of the show.
Yeah, especially like the parents that grew up on it, right? Like it's
Yeah.
just it's the same thing with everything else. It happened with Transformers, it happened with Ninja Turtles, it happened with, you know, the Disney live action remakes. Like it happened with Star Wars, right? Like twice. Like,
I don't know that I would like the Harry Potter to do good because growing up, Harry Potter was pretty important. I don't trust Warner Brothers that much, and I worry that it might not be at any like what differentiates it from the movie. Like, I feel like they're not going to change a whole lot, and we're just getting a reboot of the movie.
yeah, well, I mean, I think they said they're going to stay. They said they're going to stay pretty faithful to the source material, and they're going to try to, like, because it's a show, they can do more, and they don't have to cut things out from the book, right? So like they can actually do more. Which, you know, if you're going to have like a 10 episode season, that's technically like what, 8.5 or 9 hours worth of content that you can do instead of 2.5. So, I mean, I believe it, but still, like, I don't know. I'm worried about these kids, especially the girl that plays Hermione in the whole like Mudblood reference, and she's a mixed race girl. Like, that's going to be a whole nother connotation that, like, I feel so bad for her. I don't know, man. I just Warner Brothers, man, they're just fucking everything up. Although Superman apparently was pretty good. So, do you guys see Superman?
Yes, it was good.
I meant to watch it, not last weekend, but the weekend before last. And I'm just
Yeah.
I have faith in Gunn's universe. That was a good movie. I didn't even know who half those characters were.
Yeah, I know Mr. Terrific from the Arrowverse.
I don't even know that one.
Man, Arrowverse. I love that. I love those shows. They weren't very good, but I liked them.
I fell out of the Arrowverse, and I feel like that was the most disservice I could have done to myself, because I was really entertained by it. But I think actually, I'm not going to talk about it now. But basically, there was a point when I was like, "Why am I watching this stuff?" And it kind of happened early in the lifespan of the CW or the Arrowverse.
I mean, that's fair, right? I mean, it was a CW show that they tried to force superheroes into instead of like a superhero show, right? Like a lot of the writing and like a lot of the acting was basically on par with like Vampire Diaries or something like that, right? Like teen drama with superheroes essentially. But I don't know. I like the Flash.
I like Gotham, but I know that wasn't Arrowverse.
I loved Gotham. But it's another show I just never finished because I think I didn't finish that show because they were playing the hokey pokey with the time slot.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. They did have something weird going on. I thought it was the strike because one of the seasons was very short.
Yeah,
it could have been the strike if it happened around the same time because wasn't the reboot of V, the series, like also happening around that time?
I wasn't too familiar with that.
Yeah, because what's her name? Marina Baccarin.
Marina Baccarin.
What an angel that woman is. But
yeah, with
what's happening, LeRon? What are you listening to?
I didn't even give Google a prompt. Like, I don't understand what's happening here. I mean, this is all that crazy talk about AI and Google cancel. Jeez. Now I'm gonna be afraid to go to bed tonight.
The ghosts, the AIs have taken over and haunt.
Yeah, I mean they have. But yeah, Gotham was good. The entire series was on Netflix for a long time, except for the last season because the last season was airing. And then when the last season was over, they pulled it off of Netflix, and then I never watched the last season of Gotham.
Jeez, how many seasons did it run for?
6, I think.
Damn, that was 7. Damn, that was a lot.
Because Cameron Monaghan was the Joker.
You know what? He's damn near probably one of the best Jokers out there.
I know. And the cool thing, spoilers for Gotham, I guess, if you haven't watched it, but like he plays like multiple versions of the Joker, and they're all pretty good.
They're all different too. So
yeah,
he went from game. He basically was like the live version of Hamill, and then he went Nicholson, and then he went Ledger at the end.
Yeah. Yeah, they did the weird one where he cuts his face off too.
Mm-hmm.
That was weird.
Well, he didn't cut his face off, but someone cut his face off for him.
Yeah.
Because, they thought he... Spoilers. Never mind. Yeah. Tempting to say it, though.
Gotham, 20-year-old show at this point. So, I don't know. What if Microsoft buys it? They won't know what to do either. Oh, I kid. Oh, I left this in here. I didn't mean to leave this in here. Oops. Goodbye. Well, I suppose we should hit a quickie. Hit these quickies, right? Just hit them real hard, real quick. Right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Ron, you look sad. What's wrong?
What do you mean I look sad? Like I was actually concentrating on the doc.
Oh.
The hell?
Yeah, you can't watch Gotham anywhere unless you pay for it.
Thank you for noticing, though, Corey.
You're welcome. I'm here for you, LeRon. I'll dry your tears. Speaking of tears, I cried tears of joy. What? What were you saying, LeRon?
You did really good for talking over me because you must have known I was about to say something say something dirty.
Gotham had 5 seasons. The last season was 12 episodes.
Yeah. Okay, so I watched the 4 seasons.
Yeah. Same.
Anyways, I cried tears of joy when they announced that Clair Obscur Expedition 33 is getting a free DLC update.
I did too for a game I haven't beaten yet. I was strong on that game. I don't understand why I ran out of steam on it. I was strong on that game.
Oh, the game was amazing.
Now I feel like if I pick it back up, I'm gonna have to start over from the beginning, which I do not want to do because that game had the longest start that I played. I felt like
the beginning of that game is great. I feel like that intro is really strong.
Well, okay, the beginning part like until you get to the scene, like it is kind of
Yeah.
Oh,
It's
I
a
like
slog.
I
It's a
like that.
slog.
like if you go and explore the town Lumiere before getting to that scene, it's slow, but then you get to the scene and then it's like, holy shit, what just happened?
Oh, I think the beginning is like great, and then after the scene is where it becomes like, okay, how do I get to the action faster? Um. Oh well, it's fine. Still good.
I might be able to jump right back into it raw though. Like I don't know.
I'm waiting for them to announce a Switch 2 version. I'm like craving a Switch 2 version, even though I already have. Oh, I already feel so crazy. I have the Xbox physical version, but like I also ordered that, like they did the steelbook. They redid the steelbook version that's coming out in November, I guess. Uh, I bought the I bought the PlayStation version of that one, and then I have the Monolith edition coming whenever they decide to ship that, which I bought in July, and it still hasn't shipped yet. Was the limited run in charge of this? Jeez, get it 3 years from now.
Maybe based on you know, this. Well, I don't know. I blame Clear River Games actually because they're the ones who didn't get the damn supplies out on time.
Oh, I'm so excited for this. New costumes, new environment, new enemies, late game battles, quality of life improvements. You think they'll add a mini map this time? Finally,
That would be
Maybe
nice.
that'd be quality of life improvement right there.
That
that's
would be
really
nice.
that's like really my only complaint about that. Is that no mini map, but it's fine. Another quickie. Shuhei Yoshida said Nintendo canceling the Super Nintendo PlayStation helped Sony create the PlayStation.
This is not news.
I know, but he said it in an interview, which you hardly hear PlayStation people say that. Because they're trying to be cordial and respectful. By the way, since Shuhei has left PlayStation, he's been very vocal.
Yes, he has. I love it.
He didn't have to
I
sign
love it.
any NDAs, so he's free.
Yeah, it's great.
Mhm.
Shuhei's great. Let's have him on the show.
Yeah, if you can get him, more power to us.
I mean,
Yeah, that'd be a ratings hit.
Let's make it happen. Everybody out there. Tweet it.
I mean, he's usually at like the PAXs when he's around, but I've never actually gotten to see him.
I know. He was at PAX West when we went at the indie booth, but he was busy. I was scared. Shuhei's too big. It's fine.
It's the same thing about what's his face?
I know.
General Nelson.
Major Nelson.
Major Nelson. Thank you. Major Nelson. Yep. And we got you to say hi to him.
Oh. Yeah. Also, last but not least, legendary movie poster artist Drew Struzan has passed away at the age of 78. This actually happened early last week, but we didn't get to this. If you don't know who he is, he's the artist behind a lot of iconic movie posters from like the 80s and the 90s, like even the 2000s. Like the Indiana Jones posters are probably his most iconic work, in my opinion. But
the Star Wars ones, the Back to the Future ones.
Yeah,
man. Yeah, we mentioned
with John Williams.
Yeah,
it's true. Look at the list. All those are John Williams movies.
Yeah.
Wait, Back to the Future? No.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Back to the Future is John Williams, I thought.
I've never seen Back to the Future, so I can't tell you.
Who scored Back to the Future? Oh, Alan Silvestri.
Alan Silvestri.
Close.
Yeah, that guy.
Oh, no way.
I don't know who any of these people are. It's fine. Yeah, I just I've been wanting an Indiana Jones poster really bad. Like looking online for them bad, but I don't know if it'll ever happen. But it was sad because his movie posters are just so iconic. He passed away from battle with Alzheimer's. It's no joke. No joke. So
Alzheimer's sucks.
Yep. Rest in peace. All right. Well, we're entering Halloween week. This will be our last segment of the night because we don't have any questions. So we're going to do the rotating segment of the week because next week is Get It Together and Attaboy. So we're going to do a boss rush banter of the week revolving around Halloween. Because we all like candy. We all like Halloween.
Mm-hmm.
You know, every October, Halloween shapes gaming habits. People revisit games like Resident Evil and Majora's Mask and Silent Hill, and a lot of games that people feel are spooky for this type of season. Do we have any seasonal rituals or anything we do, gaming or otherwise, for Halloween besides the traditional trick or treat or costumes or whatnot?
My normal ritual is to actually try and play a survival horror scary type game throughout the month of October. Today is the 21st, and I have not started that because there's been much more exciting games. I don't know. There's a horror element to Final Fantasy Tactics, so yeah, there we go.
Yes, that horror game, Final Fantasy Tactics.
Yeah.
It's called the loot. It's called the loot copy.
It's so scary.
Yeah.
Maybe I will blow dust off the Dead Space remake, or actually, I might play my favorite Dead Space game in the series, Dead Space 2, because I can run through that.
Try
Like, no
Silent Hill
problem.
F.
Who? What?
Jump into Silent Hill F.
No, I'm not a Silent Hill
Try
person. I'm
something new.
sorry. Maybe Silent Hill 2. Maybe Silent Hill 2 because it's in my library.
There.
It's in his library, he says.
Yeah. What do you want me? Do you want me to take a screenshot of my Steam page right now?
I don't care what you do. Do whatever you want.
You said that like I was bullshitting just now.
I didn't say a word. I was just commenting, sir.
In a judging manner.
Yeah, like
you want
look, you need to have your attitude adjusted, Corey.
Whoa.
Wow. What is happening here, folks?
LeRon hates me.
Check yourself.
LeRon hates me, everybody. You heard it here first.
LeRon did not say anything about hatred.
What about you, Pat? You got any fun spooky traditions?
I do focus on survival horror more during October. Like, I start building up a list of like games that I plan on maybe playing during spoopy season, and I actually played quite a few this year. This year I played Chronos: The New Dawn. I played Silent Hill F. I played this little zombie puzzler game called Gloomy Eyes. I played another indie title that's based off of Steamboat Willie called Bad Cheese.
Wait, I think I saw a preview of that somewhere.
It's like kind of that 20s style animation, but it's like a first person shooter, but you're not shooting anything.
I have seen that. Yeah,
perspective, and it's got like Mickey Mouse, but Mickey Mouse is like a fat kid, and Goofy is like the alcoholic dad that's got some really weird creepy factors going on. And then you find other weird things that look like they came out of a horror Disney movie. What else did I play that's horror related? Hades 2. No, let's not really put that one there. Little Nightmares 2. I did Little Nightmares 2 as well.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, no, honestly, I kind of wanted to. I kind of want to finish up Luigi's Mansion 2. I might pop that one back in here. Honestly, I kind of wanted to jump into Luigi's Mansion 3 again, though. Too many things out there right now that I need to it's hard to focus on the new stuff versus what I kind of want to play. You know?
Mm-hmm.
I hate
There's
that.
a lot of new stuff.
There's a lot of new
out there.
stuff. There is. And Power Wash Simulator comes out in 2 days. So, you know what? Everything goes when Power Wash comes out.
Yeah. I know you're quite excited about Power Wash Simulator 2.
It's going to be my game of the year. I'm already called it. It's game of the year and it's not even out yet. It's game of the
Bossy's
decade.
over. You heard it here first, guys. Power Wash Simulator.
In fact, it's going to be competing for game of the decade with Power Wash Simulator. So...
oh, man.
Shut up.
Jeez. I don't really.
I'm fine. I'm fine. We're fine. We're fine.
Are you? Are you fine,
Yep.
LeRon? Are you okay?
I'm fine. I'm okay.
I'm playing the horror level right now in Yoki Replay. The third world is kind of like Halloween themed with like a dark swamp and like the jack-o'-lantern pumpkin faces. So that's happening right now.
I mean, that's pretty scary.
Not really.
I don't know.
We'll see
I don't
a
really
lot of Reese's during this time. Too much Reese's.
Yeah.
Because they got the bats, then they got the ghosts, and then they also got the pumpkins. And like they get the mix. And now they have the werewolf, which is a Oreo that has a chocolate bottom, a vanilla top.
Interesting. I don't really have any traditions or spooky things. I don't really care about this season, but my kids do. We trick or treat. My son's going as a Ninja Turtle. My daughter's going as a Descendants character. I don't know which one. I don't care enough. So my son wanted to go as a Megazord, but
that was a bit much.
Yeah. I was like, I don't think so.
Daddy's not building that costume.
I am not doing that. But I don't know. I feel like I might try to do something. I might try to play Luigi's Mansion 2 or 3. But I have too many other things to play, man. I need to finish Final Fantasy 7 still. I keep playing it and I keep stopping.
He's not playing the good version either, boys and girls.
Hey now. Don't hate me.
Oh, I don't.
Yeah.
Oh, I do not.
Game.
I know. Man, good times, huh? Shoot, I was going to say something and then I forgot. I got distracted by a message from my assistant.
From your AI assistant?
Yeah.
Why are you playing around with it?
I'm not playing around with it. I had a timer set. I said, remind me when there's 20 minutes left until we need to wrap because of our AI clip making thing.
Okay.
So
putting it to work.
I mean, yeah, I am. Oh, all right. Well, you can find all of our Boss Rush banters over on our website at bossrush.net. Anybody have any final thoughts or final things they want to say before we kind of wrap the show? This was fun. This was good.
Well, I want to swing back to my earlier talk about the.
Mm-hmm.
Good night, everybody.
If you don't hear from me, send help. I might be crippling addicted to Power Wash Simulator 2, and may have gone to eat.
Wait, is that out yet, or is it coming out?
2 days.
All right.
From the recording. So, if once you guys hear this recording, just check out. Make sure I'm still alive.
Oh God, Dispatch comes out tomorrow.
What does?
Dispatch, that
the superhero management system.
Yeah. Oh man.
Yeah. Explain this to me. I don't understand. I'm lost.
It was featured in the last two game, like Jeff Keighley game show things. Like you missed it.
Probably.
Yeah, it's a superhero management game. You manage superheroes.
Yeah. It feels like
What?
it feels like it could fit in the Invincible animated universe.
Okay.
Oh man.
Interesting.
Yeah. Crap. So Ninja Gaiden 4 was today. Dispatch is tomorrow, and Once Upon a Katamari
Simulators on the 23rd.
Yep, along with Double Dragon Revive. Along with Double Dragon Revive. Yeah. Man.
Amazing.
I clearly did not click this right.
Speaking of amazing, the Klonoa Dual Reverie Fantasy series is only $10 on the eShop. Thanks, assistant. She didn't really help me. Anyways, Pat, any final things you want to say?
Nope. Just check up on me. Make sure I'm not dead after Power Wash Simulator comes out.
Fair enough.
That's important.
I'm going to actually go back to work after this. So yeah. Anyways,
it sucks.
Everybody out there. Yeah, I know. It's fine. Yeah, I don't really want to, but I need to because I need to. Not important. Anyways, everybody out there, thanks for watching or listening to this episode of the Boss Rush Podcast. You can find us every Tuesday. I almost said Monday. Every Tuesday live on YouTube and Twitch and the platform formerly known as Twitter. You can also listen to us every Wednesday or watch us on YouTube at noon Eastern. You can leave us a comment, subscribe, like, share, rate, and review wherever you listen. Support us on Patreon, patreon.com/Boss Rush Network. New content incoming. Returning content incoming. Yeah. LeRon, Pat, thank you for your time, as always. I missed you guys. I know it's only been a week, but it's been a week. So
yes, it has.
Everybody out there, thank you so much for watching and or listening. Until next time, be nice to your AI. They might kill you. Goodbye.
Bye.
Care.
If you want to see how you can become a Patreon producer, head on over to patreon.com/Boss Rush Network. The Patreon producers for this month are Adriel Munger, Austin Campbell, Celeste Roberts, Sana Dirrig, Francisco Santillan, Matthew Keel, and Christian S. Thanks for your continued support of the Boss Rush Network.